Welcome to Route 65 Sales and Classics, and this is our 1967 Pontiac Firebird. Now this Pontiac here started its life in California. It's been well cared for, and it shows. It is an older restoration, but there are some flaws that you'll find, and we'll point those out. But overall, it's a great running and driving car, definitely one that you'll want to own. But let's take a closer look into this one. Now, it being in California, there's no cuts that have been done in the floors. It's an overall solid structure. Even the trunk floor is good, and we'll show you that. It is finished in gloss black, and this gloss black does have a nice shine to it, but you will find imperfections here and there. Makes it driver quality. Let's just take a look here. We got an area here where the paint's getting a little bit thin. This is common for people always want to fill in the water runners from the rear window. You see that on a lot of first generation F bodies. But overall, it's got good steel to it. Your stainless steel and your chrome. You're going to show some age. You're going to see, you know, kind of like the Sprite thing going on here. Again, it's an older restoration, but still, it'll shine up just nice. Definitely a good looking car. You kind of see that in the front as well on the grille. Not as bad on the back, but it doesn't take away from the car at all. Now this one is sitting on 14-inch Rally 2 wheels. They've been painted black. They still have the PMD emblem on it, and you got good rubber front and back on this Firebird. It's got a nice stance to it. It's definitely one that you can get in and drive. And you can also see the undercarriage pics in our photos. We got over 25 photos of the undercarriage. You can see that cracking right there as well too. Now, one of the other things I did notice is it is missing the early Firebird emblem on the rear fuel door. You'll see that right there. You'll see the holes right there. You can get those. There are quite a few manufacturers that make that, but let's go take a look at the trunk in this Pontiac Firebird. I keep on wanting to call it a Trans Am, and it's not. It's 2 years later. But take a look in here. Take a look at the trunk floor. Very solid. We got no holes or anything like that inside here. Everything looks all original. But if you want to see more pictures of the trunk or anything else on this Pontiac Firebird, please go to our website at www.route65salesandclassics.com. This Pontiac Firebird does qualify for collector car financing, and it also qualifies for a collector car warranty as well. Let's keep moving on here. Now, before we continue, I wanted to point something out on this Firebird. You probably noticed this even in the pictures. The lower rocker moldings are not there. And one of the things, they did hold in moisture, and so you will see corrosion that happened to be treated and stopped, but you will see that on both sides. That was a common problem on these and the Camaros as well too. But we just wanted to point that out just so you know what's going on. Other than that, still a very solid car. But let's continue. Let's take a look at this interior. Now remember, I did say this is an older restoration, so you will see some wear here and there. One of the things that we did find is the original build sheet. We do have a picture of this build sheet, and it does back up the equipment on the car, backs up the color and everything. Well, let's go take a closer look here. Now, on the driver's seat, you're going to see some wear, some splitting right there, and this is the only seat that shows that. Passenger seat's in a lot better condition, and then the rear seats actually look great. Not a lot of flaws in them, but check out the headliner. Headliner looks good. They did replace the dome light with LED dome light, so it's a lot brighter, uses less energy, and it just kind of gives it a cool look as well too. But everything else looks all original here. Let's check this out. We got our original steering wheel promoting the energy absorbing front bumper. This is an AC car, so it does have the air conditioning equipment, but it is currently not working. They did go with a retrofit radio to fit in the original spot, so you do have AM and FM, and I believe there is a USB plug-in as well. Glove box right there. Original gauges. The odometer right here is showing, I remember what that was showing, and I apologize about that. 52,000 miles on it. We're not sure if that's original miles or not. You be the judge on that, but it could be. Dash pad is in great shape. Looks like it had been replaced in the past. But, you know, I can keep talking about it. You know, let's go fire this one up. Nice sound to it. Let's go take a look under the hood of this Firebird. Let's have a look under the hood here. So we got a 400 cubic inch V8. All original here. It is, like I said before, an AC car. There is the Frigidaire AC compressor. It is in op, but you could get that fixed. Nice running V8. Now this one is period correct. It is a 1967 V8. And is paired to a period correct turbo 400 transmission, a 67 400 transmission. Now, something I read from 1962 to early 67, Pontiac was not putting the VIN numbers on the car, so we cannot confirm if its numbers matching or not. We can just confirm that it is period correct. But nice, clean, original engine layout here. Go over to that exhaust. Got a nice sound. Sounds especially aggressive when you get on the accelerator. But speaking of which, let's go take this one for a test drive. All right, we're going to take the 1967 Pontiac Firebird out for a drive, just so you can get an idea how it sounds on the road and how it acts behind the wheel. Turbo 400 transmission delivers smooth shifts, and this 400's got a lot of power to it. I'm already catching up to that van. was my keys earlier, if you heard that sound. She stopped straight. Let's get this Firebird back to the shop. You saw in the earlier segments that this 67 Firebird is solid overall. It has the equipment backed up by the build sheet. It runs good, goes down the road nicely, making it worth a closer look, whether you're a new collector or an experienced collector. Price is listed in the description above. Should you have any questions, feel free to call us or email us. More pictures can be seen on our website at www.route65salesandclassics.com. Remember, this one does qualify for collector car financing, and it does qualify for collector car warranty. I want to thank you again for viewing this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see other vehicles that we have available for sale.